everybody?
What's up, Daddy?
Welcome to our channel. Look, we're back in the flesh
We're in the
together.
same room
Look
again.
Look at us. I have a cold, if you can't tell by by how I am. But that is not gonna stop us. It almost stopped us last night, but it's not gonna stop us from making content.
Last week.
Yeah, it stopped us last week from making content. It stopped us last night from making content. But we're here.
Yeah.
So I prevailed.
You
That's
know what?
The story.
Like, it's just sometimes life be like that. And then other times life be like this. Today life be like this and we be vibing.
We be vibing.
But can I say, I saw a live performance of Willow Smith. She sounds unbelievable.
Yeah, she's amazing.
I'm furious.
Yeah. That's what her recorded track sounds like when she's so good live.
No, I think her recording tracks sound dope too.
Oh, anyway, sorry just for putting words in your mouth.
No, I'm furious that whip my hair back and forth, daughter of notorious Oscar Awards beater Will Smith is so talented. It's like God does not evenly distribute the magic. He just dumps it on some families.
Yeah, it sucks when nepotism makes sense.
The intersection of nepotism and talent is a really hard pill to swallow.
Yeah,
I want to hate you because your dad is the reason you're famous, but you're also talented.
So talented.
So, because there are so many people whose dads and moms make them famous and they don't deserve to be there.
You know what? We could do a whole video about nepotism and nepotism babies, but that's not what we're here to do today.
But wait, I love that though.
Yeah.
Like sort of the Venn diagram between like rich, talented, and rich and talented. Stay tuned.
All right, stay tuned.
Okay, but that's not what we're doing. So don't get excited about that video. Get excited about this video. On our Instagram this week's Instagrams respective, we did a little story slide being like, tell us your deepest, darkest secrets. We swear to keep them anonymous, but we are going to read and react to them on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, for content, for entertainment purposes.
So that's what we're doing.
Yay! And this is gonna be a fantastic time because the things that people will say when they believe that they have anonymity. Did I say that right?
You said it weird, but you said it right.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. Yeah, you kind of you sort of like really hit each.
I live in an enemy. It's insane. Yeah. The things that people say are wild. And obviously we are keeping our promise.
We're keeping our promise, but also like nothing is forcing us to keep that. I'm just sort of like,
we could out all of you guys right now.
You really trust it. We have screenshots of all of your names with all of your secrets. I'm sort of like, the trust. I'm so glad you trust us. We're not going to take advantage of that trust. And also we will never take advantage of that trust because I think we both feel very strongly that we want to do this format of a video like 6 more times because the tea that you shared with us was piping hot. Some of it was inappropriate and can't be shared on this video, but we found the intersection between appropriate and piping hot.
Yeah.
And we're gonna share some of that tea. What do you say, Sam? Should we start reacting to our fans' dirtiest secrets?
Yes.
Dirty secret mailbag.
What?
Dirty secret mailbag.
I don't like that at all.
You've never heard of like podcasts do it all the time. Like, oh, Christmas mailbag. Like we're answering your questions.
Mailbag.
Mailbag.
Oh, like how a mailman has like a
mail,
bag.
not like a mail bag.
No,
like
but
testicles.
it literally makes me think of like testicles.
That's not what this is.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah. Tune in on Friday for our...
No! Okay, let's get into it.
Here is our first dirty secret.
Let's hear it.
I made a fake account to see if my boyfriend was cheating. He's been dating fake me for 2 years now.
No, for 2 years?
Honestly?
I mean, I respect the game for like the first bit, but like to keep that going for 2 years?
Right, like my only thought for you, anonymous submitter, is that what's the end game? Why are you keeping this going for at what point are you like, also your boyfriend, like your I assume ex-boyfriend, or are you still with?
He's been dating fake me for 2 years. Oh, but the real them, like
So real them and boyfriend are together. Real them was afraid that fake boyfriend or real boyfriend would cheat, so real them created a fake online account with whom boyfriend has been in a relationship
for 2 years.
But I was sort of like,
is real them still in a relationship?
Maybe, and if they are, like, wow. But also, woof to the boyfriend, because like you have had a relationship with someone on the internet that you have never seen or met for 2 years.
But yeah, like I understand like some online relationships, but like never seen. At least, right. Like, clearly they're not FaceTiming or like anything like that.
That's catfish. What? Boom. Yeah. You got catfished by your actual girlfriend to prove how much of scum you are, and you aren't even smart enough to know you're getting catfished. I'm sorry. Like 0 points for the boyfriend, and also anonymous submitter. Time to break up with this guy.
My friend has a crush on me, and I figured it out. But I like his sister. I always remembered feeling like agony if I found out that someone liked me that I had absolutely no interest in like middle school and high school, because it's just like, oh no, I might have to have a conversation with someone telling them that for whatever reason I am not attracted to them. I might not like even want to be their friend, like let alone date them.
Yeah, everyone wanted you in high school, we get it.
No, that's not true. But you know, it's just the turnaround of the fact that like if this friend and this submitter have a conversation, not only is it gonna be I don't like you, it's gonna be I actually like your sister. That's gotta sting.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a B plot on Euphoria, if I Here's our next one. This is a 3-parter, gang.
Oh God, okay.
My first date with a guy, I accidentally tore his bumper off his car pulling into the parking lot. We spent the first hour of the date investigating who could have done it, left notes on every car in the parking lot, then we went to dinner. I drove. I do not have this story, but I have a similar story where I backed into someone's car in Minnesota in a snowstorm, and I had gotten my license like 2 months ago, and I was like, my spotless record, and I just drove away. No damage to my car, definitely damage to their car, and I just drove away. Yeah, I'm not like proud of it, but no. I mean, it's kind of like this, except this is way funnier.
This is way funnier because you stayed at the scene of the crime.
Truly, like you yes, you are the crime, and then you were at the scene of the crime that you committed, and then you got away with it by helping the person upon which the crime was committed by you.
One might say the victim.
Try to investigate who did it to the. I mean, that's kind of super genius level.
Yeah, that's kind of impressive. But also, like, don't lie, kids. All that. Yeah.
Okay, this one hurts.
Oh no.
I'm related to my boyfriend.
No.
But I don't have the heart to tell him. Third cousins.
No. No. Anonymous
submitter.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Like, I understand that there's a lot of shame in this, and I understand that conversation with your, I'm not even going to say boyfriend, I'm going to say cousin. Is going to be a hard conversation, but you want to stay in that relationship? Every day that you don't talk to your cousin, you are dating your cousin. Yeah. So like it affects you too, babe.
Yeah, you gotta rip the Band-Aid off of this one, because that's, oh.
To quote Chandler Bing when he had the psychopathic roommate in season 3, I want to say, get out now.
Well, it's almost worse that you know. It would be different if you guys both didn't know.
Well, they didn't at first, obviously. Yeah. I mean, I hope so. But unless you knew from the beginning.
Which, I hope not. But now the fact that you know, you gotta do something about it. And by do something about it, I mean break up with your cousin.
Break up, thank you. You did understand the assignment though, because that is piping hot.
Yeah, I know this isn't like advice hour, but we are breaking the theme of this video to tell you to break up with your cousin.
Yeah, and it's no, like we don't want to shame anyone for their secrets.
No, of course.
And it's like you have found yourself in an impossible predicament. That's not your fault, but like you can't, like, don't date your cousin.
Don't date your cousin.
Okay, moving on. Get better. Stop being sick. It's just your mentality. Just manifest health. Manifest health. That would be a great like hospital name or like insurance group.
I lied for the entirety of primary school about my ethnicity for no reason.
Rachel Dolezal, is that you?
The thing that I love the most about this confession is that it's specifically for no reason. Like someone was just like, oh, I can pass as Colombian, so I'm just gonna like tell people I'm Colombian. Sometimes kids just say things and stick with it, so there's a part of me that's maybe
that actually
like,
sort of makes it more innocent.
That makes it more innocent in the sense of like, oh yeah, it was crazy. Like when I was in 4th grade, like I started telling people I was Italian. It's like, still weird.
Yeah, I mean it's well, they admit it for no reason.
For no reason.
I'm sure.
I would love to know the reason.
I have one. I mean, when I was younger, when I was younger, I told people that the reason it was called diabetes was because I was going to die when I was 16.
You know that? Were you told that, or did
no? I made that up. I just said that to get attention. I was in like 3rd grade.
Yeah,
so
no.
Like,
I mean, I was also the girl that like her wrist hurt, so I like wore a wrist brace.
Oh, I
to
remember
school.
we talked about this.
Yeah, for attention.
Dear Evanita Hansen over here. Evanita? What?
I don't know.
Evita Hansen? Don't cry for me! You know, family of the
Connor.
The truth is I never knew him!
I recently found out that my boyfriend is gay after I caught him having sex at prom with my boy best friend. What do I do? What do you do? It sounds like you, get out of the way. No, that's not
like stop watching, close the door.
No. I'm sure that was shocking. I'm sure you feel hurt. Yeah.
Right, which is valid.
Yeah, which is valid, of course. It sounds like you have a conversation with your boyfriend, and then it also sounds like you have a conversation with your best friend. Because it's like...
Yeah, you have... Listen, people are allowed